So many want not only the traditional opportunities in athletics, but they want traditional opportunities, period. They want to be able to have the encouragement to go out and find the employment, to go out and seek the relationships that they desire without fear of being stigmatized or the fear of disability bias.
When this started out, when this was just your brainchild, what did you hope it would become?
I had no idea what it would become, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I had a vision, of course, and I wanted to eventually serve as many as I possibly could, but I had no exact idea about how that was exactly going to play out. You know, life is truly interesting, and God upstairs, he's got some interesting plans, I tell you what.
So you're going about this for a few years. All of a sudden, ESPN reaches out, the Today Show reaches out, and this thing blows up.
Pretty much, yeah.
What was the surreal moment when you're like, man, this is becoming bigger than I thought it would be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm speechless. But that's what we're here for, to bring those people back out into society, get volunteers on board, to not only raise awareness for autism and other disabilities, but to raise the importance of acceptance as well, to be able to ensure that everybody will have a future.
What was your experience growing up with autism and wanting to play sports, not necessarily getting a chance to play the same sports as some of the people that you grew up with?
I grew up with anxiety issues, social issues, with stigmatism, things of that nature. Really, until probably the first grade, I couldn't talk to you in full sentences like I'm doing now. Now, I will tell you that not only was I rejected from a lot of the rec programs when I was growing up due to developmental delays and the terrible negative perceptions of being an injury risk, but I was also disqualified from organizations like Special Olympics too, because I'd scored too high on the IQ test.
How did you power through some of those physical challenges, those inabilities, like not being able to talk in full sentences, and then the accompanying mental side of it, where you talk about the anxiety that you dealt with? How did you push through? How did you push through?
When there were those that told me, you know, you're not capable of achieving X, Y, Z because you're not capable of doing it just like this person and that person, I always said, well, give me the opportunity to at least try. And the thing about it too is, Jonah, a lot of people, well, really every person, we think differently and we do things in different ways. We don't exactly have to do everything just like the next person, as long as we go out, do a good job, and with whatever we're assigned to do, and go out there and do the best we can and give life the best effort possible.
For a child struggling with their role in society, what's your message to them as somebody who's not only powered through those limitations, but also made a career out of it?
You know, you can have 99 no's, or you could face so much negative stigma, but there's always that one door somewhere out there that you just knock on, and they're going to tell you yes, and we're going to do everything we can to get you going in whatever direction we want to get, that you want to go in, basically. And for those 15 and over that have anxiety about joining anything new, just think of this as an opportunity to grow with others in similar shoes.